So what conclusion did she draw from that?
Ultimately, that this is something that we learned, and the actual chapter of the title of that chapter is the Unlearning Curve. So basically, the conclusion that she's coming to, at least from what I gather, is essentially we were taught human exceptionalism, so it's possible for us to be untaught or unlearned. We learned human exceptionalism through our culture. So if maybe it's starting with this book or whatever it is, it's like you can unlearn it. Now, getting into that more, I don't know, what is it? Pessimistic viewpoint is it too late for us to unlearn are we on a collision course? Is plane metaphor, is the plane crashing and we just
Oh yeah, back to Ishmael again, right?
Yeah.
We think we're flying, but
is the plane crashing and there's nothing we can do about it? Or can we start now or making changes that...
Well, one of the things that Ishmael did to me, right, when I read it, I mean, obviously it landed in soil that had been prepared in some 40 years of life already, in all the books and all the experiences that I had had, and it landed in there. And it told me that there was a different story that we could tell. We didn't have to keep telling the same story over and over and over again. Okay, I threw the book at you a couple of years after I had read it, and then it had its impact on you. And now here we are 20 odd years later with the seeds that were planted and all the things that have happened in the interim going, yeah, you know what? Maybe it's time to elevate this a little bit and say, hang on. We're a part of, humans. Yeah, we've got some special things about us and we've done some really cool stuff and all of that, but only a small part of that, right? We're focused on too small a part of the entire human experience, this Eurocentric Western civilization, technological society. Okay, it's got some benefits, but the downsides of it are becoming impossible to ignore.